Hi, this is Deanna from Little Cabin Creations. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm so happy you're here. Today we're going to create something very cool. We are going to be making Zentangles together. Now, Zentangles were created by Rick Roberts and Maria Thomas. They're a way of creating using repetitive lines and dots and curves to create beautiful pieces of art. It's also a way that we can take and focus not on our negative feelings, but on our positive feelings, things that we are grateful for. So I would love for you to join me in creating these Zentangles, but also join me as you're drawing and as you're creating these lines and curves and dots. I want you to think about things that you are grateful for, things that are positive and good in your life, not the negative things. I want you to focus your mind on good things. All you need is simple things that you probably have around the house. I'm going to use markers and colored pencils. You can use watercolors. You need a ruler and a protractor and a pencil and a simple piece of paper. I'm going to do something cool is I am using this sketchbook that I got, and I'm going to use it as a Zentangle journal. And I encourage you to do the same thing. So all your Zentangles can be kept in one sketchbook together. As always, you can press the pause button and go at your own pace, or you can just follow the video through and then take time on your own. Let's get started. So I had forgotten that I told you that I was going to make a Zentangle journal with my new sketchbook. And so this is super fun, a fun way. If you wanted to get a sketchbook that you can keep all of your things together in, this is a cool one because it has this perforated edge. So if you did decide you wanted to tear it out and give it to someone, you can. Otherwise, you can keep all of your creations in one place. And I like to do that too because it's nice and well organized. So today I decided I am actually going to start my first Zentangle using this sketchbook. And so the first thing you want to do is grab your protractor and a pencil. You want to set your crescent shape kind of in the middle of the page. As you notice, we are making kind of a sunshine with the different rays. So it's pretty much in the center of the paper. So you're going to first want to create the crescent shape using your protractor. And then you want to get your ruler and you're going to draw the rays. Now, these rays can be more narrow and they can be more wide. It just depends on how you want to divide your shapes. Remember, I always say this is your art. You are the artist. You are the creator here. So whatever you decide, it'll be beautiful. Remember some of the art lessons or art rules that I teach to some of my students when I'm teaching my art classes, is it's really important to be kind, not just to other people, but also to ourselves, right? So it doesn't matter. And as the famous Bob Ross says, right, there's no such thing as mistakes, just tiny little accidents. So now we're going to create our pattern for this lower portion of the paper. So you start in the middle of the sun and you draw whatever kind of lines you want to. You can divide the paper up. Remember, again, this is your art. If you want more narrow spaces, you can have more narrow spaces. So now you have the basic outline of how you are going to create your Zentangle. Last but not least, you want to use your protractor and you want to draw the arches that make up the sun. And again, they can be wide or narrow. They can go from more wide to more narrow or vice versa. It really is completely up to you and how you want to design your particular Zentangle. So now we want to start coloring every section. And so what you want to do is you just want to first, I'm just going to take my colored pencil and I'm going to color it in first. And take your time. And again, what am I thinking about? What am I thinking about that are good things? So I'm going to focus as I'm drawing this and coloring this particular Zentangle. I'm going to focus on all the things that I am looking forward to with that trip. And I would encourage you guys to think about things that you are also looking forward to. Now, once you've colored in a section with your colored pencils or painted it with your watercolors, you're now going to take a darker marker, and you can take something nice and dark like this, and you wanted to color in the outline so that it colors over those pencil marks and makes a border. And then you're gonna wanna decide, what is my pattern gonna look like? What am I gonna do? I think, because this looks like water, that you guys see that? I have a tattoo of a wave. So I think I'm going to do a wave pattern. I think that would look really cool. And then from that point on, you just want to color each section with the same process. So you're just going to color it in with your pencils, just like this. Coloring it in nice and solid. You want to take your time and again, just really think through the positive things that are happening in your life, the good things. I would love to hear about the really good things that are happening in your life. I think actually on this video, you can comment and you can let me know about the things that you thought about. I would love also if you sent me videos or pictures of your creations. That would make me so happy to know that you're enjoying this creative time. And again, you want to now take your marker that kind of matches and goes along, but you don't have to. If you wanted to create something else or use a different color, that's fine too. But again, you want to think about, what does my pattern want to look like? What do I want to do? I think I'm going to do like a checkerboard pattern on this. So I'm just going to kind of make lines like this, and then I'm going to kind of go across like this, so make little boxes just like that. So you'll just want to do this and continue, and you can watch along with me. You can push pause if you want to and just take the time and create the space. You can watch this happen. I'm going to speed things up so it doesn't take a long time, and we can see what we come up with at the end. Okay, so I'm to my last little area here. This was a good
experience and a good time to take the time and to focus on what we are grateful for and what is good in our lives. And I hope you enjoyed this time, and I look forward to hanging out with you guys again on Little Cabin Creations.
Hi, thank you so much for joining me for my Art for the Heart series. I look forward to doing more creative projects with you. Remember to like and subscribe and ring the bell so that you can be alerted when I post new Art for the Heart videos. Take care and keep creating together.